Hey.
Mystery tour
Again, what?
continues. Took us a little while to get set up, but now we're good.
We got Charpix and Mutagen on the left here. Narrowin and Splash on the right.
Yep. Taking the top two. Let me get his screen on a little bit better there. We got Link to the Past, Tower of Hera. It's empty. They are vanilla. I think they're actually missing a heart for some reason. They should have 5, I think, but otherwise, they're good. They have all the items, so hopefully that won't bother too much, that missing heart. MTH2 is a ROM hack in Mario World, looking for 3 stages beaten. Marble Madness has a stage before the final level called Everything You Know Is Wrong. I'm looking for that to be beaten, so we're looking for an almost full clear, but honestly the hardest part of Marble Madness comes down to that last level, so...
Yeah, it's kind of how fast you get through a lot of the other stuff and carry your time over to that last one.
Yeah, I mean that last one, Marble Madness, if you're good at it, is a 4-minute game. So the entire game, including the last level, could be beaten in that speed, basically.
Just gotta remember there's a boost button.
Yeah. It is a hard game though if you don't know what you're doing. 3, 2, 1, go. We're off. So Tower of Hera first. This is not a long challenge if you know what to do. If you don't, you might get a little mixed up, but I still don't think it'll take you 20 minutes. The boss could be a jerk. He is the biggest jerk of all the bosses in the game, usually. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
this
full
dungeon
hearts.
is uncleared, so they're gonna need to pick up the big key. That's it though.
Let's go triathlon, let's go.
Proper path for this is basement left, get the small key. Basement back, get the big key. Bottom right, go up the stairs all the way around. You don't need the moon pearl. This is the... what the heck did they pick? They picked the lions. The lions won. They almost got the turtles, which is a much different pack, entirely different from this.
Let's see, Charpix is going up. Did he pick the key though?
No way, he couldn't possibly. So he doesn't have the big key and he's run into a roadblock here. Hey, thanks for the subs, everybody. Jeez.
Man,
The spike.
Mutagen's going that way.
Spike just overwhelming.
Only the finest video game athletes on Smite TV.
They have the mirror. I know this game from a speedrunner perspective. The mirror is very handy for getting back to the start. They need to sit through this stupid tile room. That's not an optional room in the vanilla. I'm sad to say. So they're gonna all have to do that during this. And once they get through that, they'll be lighting torches and opening the big key chest to get that, and then they can go. This is not a randomized thing, it's vanilla. Charpix on last HP, gotta be careful. This tower room, people don't know how to handle it, I guess. Like, you can either move side to side, you can even kill these blocks as soon as they spawn. It's not too dangerous. There's another big key.
Yeah, Mutagen's got his and he's going forward. Naren's second. Looks like. Charpix is working on it.
Well, I guess the right side is, if they do run into trouble, they'll have it. They won't have to collect this key more than once. It is Dungeon 3. You're meant to have a mild knowledge of this game, but I just felt like it was an easy enough and popular enough game that I could throw this dungeon on. The other 2 dungeons, they're longer, honestly. They're worse. I like Tower Hera. I think it's a solid, fast little dungeon. Probably the fastest in the game. Skullwood's maybe faster if you knew what to do, but since I wouldn't expect anybody to know that one.
Yeah, the only real hang-up on this, I guess, is Moldorm himself.
Moldorm could be nasty. This game gives you a whole lot of hearts in front of him, though. Oh, it took a death. And speaking of Moldorm, Dr. Mutagen already on him. Those tiles can be killed by boomerang. Sword, you can just sit on them. Naren's really low HP. Mutagen's trying to get those spins. This boss, I think he takes 7 regular slashes, but I never do regular. The spin gives you a huge hitbox on your sword, and 4 of those will do it with this crappy sword.
Gives you some invuln frames too, doesn't it?
I don't think invuln, maybe I'm not sure about that, but it certainly is easy enough to hit him when you're spinning.
Yeah. Hey,
well, we got a kill already.
Mutagen's got his.
That's how fast this can be done. 4 minutes. No problem. Mutagen's moving on. He did it faster than I did it when I was testing it out. Pretty fast. Way ahead of the rest. He's obviously played this before. Moving on to Mario ROM hack here.
Naren at least remembers that there's a bunch of hearts in these pots, so...
There's 12 right there, so if they need them. That boss probably won't get you.
Uh-oh, Sharpix is down.
Asking for a wide variety of skills here. Isometric Zelda first. Platforming 2D Mario style. Splash is having a lot of trouble with this tower room. I didn't expect that to be the hang up.
I don't think he's played a lot of Zelda. Would be my guess.
Oh man. There's almost got knocked down. 1 more hit to go. That's it. Nice work.
Alright, get somebody else moving on to Mario's Treasure Hunt 2. The treasure has been stolen.
So, the Switch Palace does not count. They can go either direction. I don't care what 3 levels they do. The Switch Palace is to the right in this one. It's not counting as a stage, so as long as they do 3, I don't care which 3 they do. You can't possibly get to the hard ones in 3 stages. From what I played, none of it's too bad. It's a little hard, but it's no Kaizo game or nothing, you know. Looks like Splash is beating the tower room. He just needs to be a little careful because this next room does have enemies in it. Somehow this ROM hack turned the dolphins into sharks that actually do contact damage, which is pretty strange. It's pretty weird.
Wow. It didn't look too bad, at least.
Yep. Splash is going to get these torches lit and move on here. Meanwhile, Charpix on their way up.
Still got full hearts, so go right up and give Moldorm a little tangle, see what happens.
That's a big key for Splash. Now, at this point, honestly, taking a death wouldn't even be a bad idea, but the mirror is definitely way faster than walking back from that room. Takes a death. That's a good way to work back. Charpix fighting the boss. Vanilla Mordorm, I'm surprised. It's going really well for these players so far. Nobody's really having trouble with him. He's very good at knocking you down. Almost. But nope, that's another kill from Moldorm. He didn't do anything. He's 0-3. Moldorm has failed completely to be a hazard.
Looks like Mutagen's got 1 stage down in Mario.
Yep, doesn't matter which ones they do. If they have trouble going right, they could just go left. I think they're completely different style stages, like water to the right and land to the left. It looks like that's what Naren's changing his mind on what stage to do here. There's this weird bouncy mechanic going on the left that they'll have to figure out. This level with the bouncing crap is not optional. It's one of the unique things in the hack. They added some. This is a modern hack, and they have new tools to use, so they can add. They have weird music and this kind of stuff going on that you wouldn't see in a ROM hack 10 years ago. You can tell it's modern because it's got new tools available to do stuff with.
Sort of just barely still Mario World, or Super Mario World.
Yes, it's a very awkward feeling because they have access to. It's still Mario, you're still playing Mario, but nothing else feels like it. That's the checkpoint flag over there, that stupid red flag.
There's all kinds of weird things that are just constantly picking up too. Like, do they remodel coins into a dozen different things, or?
Oh, Moldorm got his first knockdown there. Yeah, Mario World has a lot of new tools available these days. Whoa!
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of new hacks. Oh.
Splash got a spin, almost got knocked out, but got him. Only need a couple of those. Now, one thing about the hearts is they are hidden behind the switch, and I noticed that his was backwards, so he's not going to be able to get them. There. That's what I'm talking about there. Like, there are hearts there, but you do have to have switch the switch the other way to get them.
Yeah.
So if he wanted them, he'd have to go down a little bit to get them. Moldorm usually doesn't do damage, though. Usually it just knocks you off. You're usually bouncing around.
Yeah, I always find it's usually pretty good just to have the orange down, just in case.
I think it's this Mario hack. We might not see it, but this one has, I think it has unique power where you can turn into a shell and roll on the ground, penguin style in New Super Mario World. Oh man, Splash almost had it that time and got knocked down again. Moldorm's ruining his run. He's got to go get some hearts, it looks like. Meanwhile, Mutagen is tearing right through this ROM hack here. It's not really a far walk now that the whole tower's open.
Yeah. As long as he knows the layout, he should be able to just blaze right back up there.
If you don't have experience with Moldorm, this could be really annoying. Oh, he bit him.
Oh.
Everyone with mutagen seems like they're having a hard time with this too. This ROM hack. Splash is going back down to the basement, but he doesn't have to. I don't know why he's doing that.
Might just be getting turned around a little bit.
Oh. Yeah, that's a one-time trip.
Maybe maybe he thinks he doesn't have the key anymore. No, he can't. No.
How many ROM hacks do look good? Very few, in my experience.
I think it just looks really cluttered, I guess, and just sort of all kinds of odd angles on things.
It's graphically looks terrible. I mean, look at this boss. It looks ridiculous, but it plays okay, I thought. This boss is terrible. I think that might be it for Mutagen moving on already. He's going to be done with this in like 15 minutes if he keeps up on Marble Madness. He's moving on. Yep, that's 3.
Yeah. Mutagen is well known for just being too good at video games.
He's smugly taking his time to spell out a name. Now, you have 2 options for controls in Marble Madness. I don't really know why. I just do 90 degrees. I don't think it matters. I might be asking for a bit much with Marble Madness, because I'm asking for everything except the final stage. And one of those stages on the way is pretty rough. Aerials usually is where people get stuck. The second stage has a rough ending. The stage after that, pretty nasty.
Yeah, there's always a few obstacles after the... In fact, this one has one too, where it's just kind of there to maybe bite into your time a little bit. If you don't know what you're doing, then you can spend a few minutes, a few seconds wasted trying to get by. Like this one, it's got that dip.
Yeah, I suck at this. This is my hangout. In the entire run, this is the only thing that ever gets me. And I just don't know what to do with it. Especially when dash is banned. When I'm not allowed to use that. Nice work.
I remember, sneaking up across the top there is best if you can, not fall off the edge.
Yeah, you basically don't want to go into the net at all. Marble Madness isn't that bad once you get the hang of the way it looks and how far you can fall without dying and how to control your orb. Sometimes the game just magically gives you like 10 seconds. It's random, like 100% random as far as I know. I think speedrunners hate it when that happens because they don't need the time, but these players probably will like to see that. You have no control over that as far as I know. It just kind of happens. There it is. So,
yep.
I mean, that just helps you get done with the game because it's just a clock running down. It's an endurance game. The longer you take, the less time you have for the next level because that's the way it works. So Aerials is after this. He's trying to take a little shortcut here.
If you can get on, yeah. Once he gets onto there and falls off, he starts theirs. Safe.
This is Aerials. The end of Aerials usually gets people. After this is Everything You Know Is Wrong, which is a pretty easy stage. It's a weird goofball stage. It's just there to give you a break. You can actually gain time on it because of the way it's laid out, and you can get time for crushing enemies.
There's just another random bout of time added to his.
Splashes on Moldorm again here, getting his revenge. Full hearts this time, looking good.
Not using the spins.
Spins are nice. I really like the spins. Well, one thing about Moldorm. Oh, that's a nasty fall because it's going to double dip him.
Yeah.
One thing about Moldorm is if you're holding the sword out, he won't be able to push you in that direction. Like, you'll just bounce off of him, and you can fight the pit. You won't fall in if you have... You have to be facing him, though. Tower Hera is not treating Splash very well here. I was afraid this boss might jack up somebody, because he can do this.
Meanwhile,
he gets me
Mutagen is over here getting slapped around by hammers.
Yeah, this is the...
I always hated this part. Ugh.
Taking your time here is gonna make or break your run on Marble Madness. Oh, will he make it to the flag? So get some time back. Alright. Maybe can do it. He might be able to do... Because you do get time on the middle of the level. You do get a little bit of time. 20 seconds is probably enough to beat it. This is the final stage. Can Mutagen wrap it up, or is he gonna have to do another run? Right here, the minions in this next part, you can crush all of them and gain 3 seconds each time. He skipped them all. Oh no. That might be a death sentence. He just does not probably have enough time to finish without killing those guys, unfortunately. He probably doesn't know you can do that.
Yeah.
They do give you 3 seconds each. And there's
there some more up here? No. Oh.
Splash has done it. That's it. Moldorm's dead. All right, nice work.
I'm sure he's glad to be done with that.
Moldorm is defeated. Everyone has crushed Moldorm. Mutagen's got to restart. He does not have a clear win yet. He's not. Now everyone's still catching up to him. Still working on it. How many levels has Charpix done? Any? These two are having a lot of trouble.
Any, yeah.
There's still time. Splash could still come back because it looks like they're getting hung up the way he got hung up on Link to the Past. Only Mutagen had no trouble with this Mario ROM hack. It's a little on the hard side, but it's still Mario World. It's not any harder than the harder stages in Mario World, I felt. Pretty basic stuff. Pretty crappy, hobbled together stuff, but it's nothing outrageous. There's no Kaizo in my tournament. Don't worry about that. If you get Mario World, it's going to be something like this. It's going to be a pretty laid back thing. This is probably the worst of the Mario you would see. I'm going to fix this screen a little bit. Those freaking dolphins.
Nasty little single space platforms and a spike underneath them waiting. Oh.
Yeah, we just had a race where people losing the first game dang near won. It was really close, that first race. So I wouldn't count anybody out yet. Dr. Mutagen's in a really safe place. He's probably locked it in just by getting to Marble Madness that fast, because that's... The rule is that if somebody gets to game 3 first, and 20 minutes goes by, they automatically are first, because no one else will finish, obviously, and the total time is what we're looking at, and he gets a... If he defaults to 20 minutes, then just add 20 minutes to the fact that he's already there. He's still done first. So the other 3 players, if they're going to beat Mutagen, they have to finish Marble Madness in the next 14 minutes. So they need to get this done, and then get the next game done too, and they still could technically do that. But the way things
Yeah.
are going, it's looking less and less likely.
Yeah, and so far, nobody has cleared anything.
It looks to me like Splash is doing
Aaron,
better than they are at this, but he's still having trouble with these
starting-
dolphins.
Yeah, I think some of it's just people trying to get used to what is good and bad in this hack. Like, you look at those and you think that they're the dolphins, but oh, they do damage.
Right into the shark. Aerials. Hopefully the hammers won't get them this time. I mean, on the other hand, we'll just have Mutagen sitting there for 12 minutes. I'll bring him in to commentate, I guess, when he's done. He'll be done so early. Everything You Know Is Wrong is a stage that Mutagen was already... He was 75% of the way done with it, and he got there with 0 seconds left. So, definitely has the pace here, but he's having a worse time this time on aerials. He went a really dangerous direction, too.
Ooh,
This
yeah.
jump at the end, pretty rough.
Is this the thing you have to time it, or you just have to boost through there when they're all down?
You can boost through it, but you could time it as well. Either way will work. Timing it is much harder.
Yeah. This is the madness part of Marble Madness. Getting to aerials.
The bottom path is faster. It is definitely scary though, and you're locked into it, so I never take it when I'm playing in a race because I play safe. But if you're going for a world record, you gotta go that way. You gotta go that way, and you gotta hope you don't get hit by any wands. I wonder what the world record is for Marble Madness. It's gotta be really fast. Let me take a look. Popular game like that's gonna have some good runners. Two minutes, 41
Man.
seconds.
Wow. Jeez.
The top 10 are like less than a second apart. This is like there's 5 entries in the 2 minutes 45 seconds area. Really good
Oh.
game. It's and you know that wand has a lot to do with that because it takes 2 seconds to cast that stupid wand. So that's what I mean. One of those and you just lost the world record.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, Aaron made it past that jump. Those little single block jumps were hanging him up a little bit. There's some more. It's not too bad though. I'd like to see some folks beat some of these Mario stages. It's
Yeah, everyone's
Mutagen-
stuck on. I would have given up and just gone to the other direction if I if I was stuck in here. I mean, it's completely different. It's not easier. It might even be harder, but they might have better luck there. Different obstacles.
yeah.
Who knows? I guess they're sticking to it. There's a level for Narrowin.
Hey,
If they beat
alright.
it and they don't get a save, that counts. They can just go to a different stage. Now this is a ROM hack haunted house, and that is something I wouldn't want to do. I did find the solution to it. Took me a while. It certainly is beatable. It's not hard. It's a ROM hack puzzle though. It's gonna be goofy as heck. So we'll see if you can solve it, I guess. Thanks for the answer. I
What
can
is
tell
that
you.
they picked up?
That is a key. It looks like a sprocket for some reason, but it's the key to the locked door. The locked door is above, and there's only one way to get up there, and he does not have the way up there. The way up there is... It's pretty easy once you know what to do, but... Mutagen has good
Yeah,
pace for this.
Taking the other route this time. Oh. It can be real hard sometimes, especially in games like this. But, Marble Madness,
back
just
in.
having to slow down and take it easy, because if you try to speed around some of those corners, you're losing a lot more time.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it.
Heavy fall.
He's just
Ooh.
using too much time
Yeah.
up. He's gotta do the hammer still. He's having a hard time with it. We found his weakness. Midgeon's gonna time out on Marble Madness if he keeps this up.
The other two are still working at this stage. Looks like Charpix is sitting through the intro again.
Oh. Back to the start.
Aaron's back in the ghost house.
I don't know if he's boosting either, because when you boost on level 1, you're off screen. You go so fast. He's only using the D-pad. He didn't try pressing the buttons. It's hard to tell by looking, but it doesn't seem to me like he is. You can spin jump off that big fish in this Mario ROM hack. This one that's jacking everybody up. It's interesting that they all went right. So
Maybe they thought the yellow stage would be easier than the red stage with the multiple exits.
I think they're wrong. Also, Narrowin's still looking for the solution, which is to bring a spring. And there is one before you enter the door. Since he's already through the door, he's going to go through the whole thing again. That's all you have to do. It's just a ghost house, you know. That's just how they work. You just got to find some goofy way to win. Not my favorite kind of Mario stage. I wouldn't want to do it when it's not an official thing either, because who knows what gimmick they'd go for in a goofy unofficial thing. Splash is clear to stage.
Hey.
Mutagen just lost a truckload of time on World 2 there.
Oh. Maybe you can make up a little bit in the intermediate. Like this first part kind of, depending on how much you bounce around in there. Other than that, ooh. Nope.
So the key is hidden in that hole where you can't even see it, which is probably the worst part. Did Narrowin clear 3 stages?
I don't think he did.
Maybe it's been 20. Oh, it's probably been 20 minutes for him because he was the second one.
Yeah, Charpix is almost timed out too. We're getting closer.
Oh, Splash threw his key away. Splash is actually gonna have to beat Marble Madness to stay in here because he's got to catch up with these guys, and he needs to get moving. I wonder if he knows he can go in the door. He seems confused. There's no way to avoid going in the door because the solution to it's in there.
So 2 of them are in the ghost house. Yeah, Mutagen might be able to. If he can get past the hammers.
Yeah, he's gonna have to flawless this to have a chance because he's just not got enough time. He's losing too much time. Oh no.
Oh, almost. Oh.
Brute force. Oh jeez, he's safe.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's not. He fell off at the end.
Oh no. Oh, Mutagen. Okay, looks like Charpix is timed out.
This Mario ROM hack was beaten in like 4 minutes by one player and 20 minutes in the other 2. Nobody could beat it. We got a very wide array of Mario skill levels here, I guess. At least one person's here to prove that it's not some Kaizo crap, right?
Yeah.
Of course, he didn't go right, so maybe that's the ticket. Just don't do those levels on the right side. Narrowin's made it to level 3. Lost a lot of time, though. You could theoretically have 70, 80 seconds at this point, if you were really on your game with this. I don't think Charpix has played this before, or even has an inkling of what's going on. I've never seen somebody take it so careful on this stage. That's extremely meticulous ordering.
Yeah. I don't think they're aware that the timer is bearing down on them very quickly.
Splash is redoing a level he's already cleared. Oh, tell him if he goes left, I'll count this as beaten. He doesn't have to have all 3 cleared at once, he just has to clear 3 at some point.
Aaron's got a game order there. Mutagens through the acid puddles again. Oh, missing the pipe.
He's sticking to it. 40 seconds left on Mutagen on this. This is his last try to beat this before he just gets a timeout. Gets 10 seconds mid-air. That was nice, I guess.
Not bad, not bad. Might be able to do something with that. 40 seconds going in the next one. In the aerials.
I've played through all of Marble Madness before and not known there was a run button, and the last level has a jump where you're supposed to use it. You can still do it without it, so I can see not pressing the run button. It just doesn't seem like a game that would have something like that, but it does. I could easily see getting mixed up and thinking it's D-pad, analog stick only. It's actually a trackball arcade game. It's got this huge orb that you control it with. The Ultimate Race is a very... The end of Ultimate Race uses Yoku blocks, we'll just put it that way. Time spinning Yoku blocks. So you have to be very on pace with what the game wants to do it. It's something else.
Charpix is on the aerials. Doesn't have a lot of time there. I don't know if he's gonna...
Oh!
Damn, those
finally
hammers.
here to get it good. He's got so much time, but he gets stuck on these hammers every time. They're not that hard to deal with if you time it right. He's made it. He's probably got it this time. He might save. No time actually. He's gonna hit 20 minutes before he finishes, but he might finish it off screen anyway because he's right there. He's got 12 seconds on top of his time. This one's weird because you're going uphill. They kind of messed with the everything. It's just he's having trouble with that part.
Okay, he left those guys alone again.
Well, Mutagen is finished. No one else has beaten it, so Mutagen is number 1. He locked it in by way of timeout. Everyone timed out on at least one game. It looks like it's very possible that Marble Madness is going to get more than one, though.
Yeah.
We'll see. I hate this path that they take. I hate it. I know it's the fast path.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I avoid that every time. Look at all the time lost if you can't get over that in the first attempt. Try to go back that way.
Everyone wants to run away. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. You might be able to.
I don't think you can. Well, unless you can clip the very top of that ramp. Oh, kind of got it.
You're allowed to. If it does that spin, it's the you almost died to animation. You can do that.
Yeah.
That's allowed. Well, I guess if Splash is really good at Marble Madness, he can still win this. I wouldn't count him out until we find out, because in 3 minutes he's going to be barreling through, and they'll have 8 minutes on him. He'll have about 12 minutes to beat Marble Madness, which is apparently enough time to beat it 5 times. Apparently, for somebody. The entire game, that is. So, I guess we'll see. Hopefully at least one of these games in this pack were his cup of tea. He might pull one of those ridiculous comebacks like we just saw last race where, I have a GIF, and I'm going to post it on People Have Trouble with Different Things. But let me put it on screen real quick here of what happened last race. So, that race was so close, it was decided in one instant. It was decided when Problems went for the final bird grab to get first place. Here it is. And dead. Race over. Problems third place, did not qualify because of this. Because of 1 pixel on that bird's foot. 2 times. He missed it going left, and then he missed it going right. He missed it both ways. Just barely. And that cost him the race. That bird being stingy is why Problems is out of the tournament and somebody else is in. Because he would have been first. He would have been straight up been first, but he got third instead.
Yeah, it looks like Splash finally went in the left path. Charpax is an aerial. Just moving on to intermediate.
I've never played the other versions. I played the arcade version of Marble Madness, but how are the other versions of it? Splash will be moving out of this ROM hack in 90 seconds. Probably glad to do that. Mutagen's still having a good time marbling around, trying to get this beaten. Looks like Splash isn't even going to continue. He's just waiting the clock out. Yeah, they're allowed to move on and just take 20. They don't have to wait. I just have to remember that I owe him 1 minute of plus time. So if he's good at Marble Madness, we'll find out right now. Just make a note that I owe him 1 minute extra time. That's something you can do. I allow that for sure. Is if you don't like a game a lot and you just want to take the full penalty, you can do that and just continue on your way and start playing the next game. That's an okay move.
Yeah, I mean that's. If you know your time is almost up, you might as well pop over to something you might be better at.
Narrowin did get to Marble Madness before Charpix. I'm not sure. I think Narrowin actually started his clock late. He's actually a minute or 2 ahead of Charpix, I'm pretty sure. So if no one beats Marble Madness, he is our number 2. We're taking one more winner. Yeah, it looks like Splash waited out the clock anyway, so this is his official time. Hopefully we see some marble magic here and he can catch up, because it's still possible.
Yeah.
The underdog's on his way. Maybe he'll find the dash button that no one else knows about, because that would probably seal it, honestly. That makes this way easier.
Oh yeah.
It's
definitely.
It's not crazy hard, but you still need to be good at the game, and it certainly doesn't help when you don't know you can run.
I don't know. If you're unfamiliar with the game, the run button might also be just really dangerous for you, because you might find yourself dashing off a lot of ledges too. Especially these smaller areas that have a lot of switchbacks like that. You don't want to push the dash button on some of those.
I don't speedrun this game. You'll have to ask one of the speedrunners to make sure, but I am 90% sure that wand is random, and if it is, I'm sure it's the most annoying thing in the world.
Yeah, I always thought it might be a points thing, but it just happens so randomly sometimes that
I don't even know what you get points for other than distance. I think you get points from other things too. Time left on the clock.
Yeah, like going down certain paths give you more points than other ones. Like,
The wand just gives you 2,000 points.
yeah, like going past that dip there just gave you like
Now
what was
that was
2,000?
really good, getting through that net like that. He's going a little too slow to make it though. He's got to pick up the pace. But he's getting lucky wands and stuff. He's at 58 seconds. He's doing as well as anybody. Crawling along.
Yeah, I mean, all it would take is one good run,
Yeah.
and he could get right back in there and be second place. 'Cause
If this turtle's pace is just fast enough, which it might actually be if he makes it without dying anywhere. Can't take too much
Yeah,
time on this acid here. Mutagen is still working on it. Still trying to get it.
yeah. Mutagen's at least there towards that end with a lot of time.
Yeah, this is ace time
So-
now. He's not going to lose now. If he makes it to that exit with 40 seconds, there's pretty much no way he'd fail because the next stage is
Let's not-
so
let's-
much easier.
Let's not jinx it and watch him get pounded for hammers for 3 seconds. Oh.
He got it. He's locked in
Oh.
35 seconds. He's going to get 20 back, I think, and 53 plus the bonus time you could earn on the way. Splashes on aerials.
Yeah. Looks
Guys
like they're
don't
all
forget
there. Naren's reset though.
Now, this is his first attempt. He might have a really good second attempt at this. He's got time for one. Vacuums. Show him his boss. And it looks like Charpix and Naren both timed out again.
Yeah. Aerials is definitely, especially if you're not familiar with the game, Aerials is definitely a big hurdle. That last half.
Well, at least he's gonna learn
Whoops.
not to take this path probably on this run. He got some knowledge, some good knowledge on that run. Mutagen lost a lot of his time. He's almost there though. It's right around the corner. Just gotta hurry. Watch out for the birds. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's right over there. It's an open shot, Mutagen. Mutagen, get down the ramp, Mutagen.
Oh no!
2.
Oh no!
No, jeez.
Dang is right. I mean, since his time is over, I might want to mention to him that you can get bonus time from smashing those guys there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they flipped the gravity in that stage because going up ramps is really easy and going down that last one is hard. I think he is going uphill, so that's what screwed him up maybe? Well, this may very well be the last attempt at Marble Madness. Will somebody clear it? Or is Naren our winner? Somebody else has to beat this game in the next go, really. They're out of time.
Charpix has some decent time. I can hold on to some of that. Uh-oh. Oh. And Charpix runs into the acid. Very angry acid that is... Oh. Lost a few seconds there. Not good.
Timeout for this rebirth tournament is 20 minutes. I figure that's just a better pace for the whole thing. So, shorter challenges, less time lost if you get stuck. In the old one, if you got stuck and you took a 30-minute penalty, you were done. That's not the case with 20 minutes. We've already seen some comebacks. Okay, we got Ariel with 60 seconds at the start. That's 10 seconds less than you would get if you did this really well, I would say. Just about 10 or 20 seconds. So 60 seconds is certainly doable. If he has an ace run of this, Splash could still win this. And Darren is working on it too, is nearly there. It's hard to say what's going to happen with the hammers. Splash is choosing his path. Which one is he going? He's going right. That's good news. They're both in the same place. Splash is 20 seconds up on Narrowin, who's really running out of time now. Really good moves.
I don't think Narrowin's got it. I mean, there's still the hammers. The hammers are that's.
There are the hammers.
Not enough time to deal with the hammers. Splash. He's got
a chance. He's got to hustle. He's got to hustle.
Yeah.
I could do it if I took over. Pass me that controller, my man. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. Hammers.
Yep. You've just seen the hammers.
Oh no. Fucking hammers. Oh jeez. Time's up. Well, he met his obstacle. That's probably gonna be it because Narrowin's locked in a second. He didn't start his clock, but he has been running Marble Madness, and I know he has been for about 19 minutes now. I'm pretty sure. Let me go back and look exactly. I'll get the exact number while we're wrapping up here. That won't take me too long. That on-screen timer is really more for their benefit than mine. So, I don't really care what it says. I know that he was there first, so I'm going to get that exact time. When did he get there, and how much time did it take him to start his clock? $27:25, he got there. And he started his clock at 29:25, about. So yeah, 2 minutes. He is right now
he's
locking in second place. As of now, where's that air horn at?
Yep. Brr, brr.
That's race.
Peterson's still at it. He has to defeat those hammers.
Man, if the race was just to beat the hammers, which it probably should have been, honestly, and Splash would have been really close to winning this thing, because he was definitely caught up, like, at that point.
Definitely had a better grasp on this than he did Zelda. Mario, I think everybody except for Mutagen had a bit of a hang up on, but I think Splash's real weakness there was the Zelda.
Yeah, the Zelda definitely got him good, but I would say he did do better at Marble Madness than
the other two. Yeah,
Mutagen is the only one who made it to the everything you know is wrong, but the rate Splash is going, I think he'd make it there too if he had as much time as Mutagen's been working on it for 40 minutes almost. Let me see if anyone wants to jump in here and say anything about the mess.
I wonder how many swear words Mutagen has for hammers.
Hammers were good stuff.
Good race, guys.
Hey, how's it going, Aaron? You got it. You made second. I know you started your clock late. That's why you have won at this point.
Yeah. So that second game is I had to reset it there. It probably didn't hurt me at all, but yeah.
Everybody but Mutagen seemed to have a bit of a hang up on that Mario. Like they just couldn't.
Did you know that there's a dash button in Marble Madness? Nobody seems to be using that much.
Nah, I did it and tried it. I found it. What 1 second? And like, no, I'm not gonna do this. I keep falling off when I'm going slow. I'm not gonna try.
This might will like just
HR picks.
pull. Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Marble Madness, huh? Well, actually, you
Marble
guys got
Madness
stuck on
was-
that Mario World thing too, didn't you?
Mario. I was trying to remember how to play Mario. I'm like, if it was just straight Mario, I could probably like get through 3 stages, and I'm like, oh, I'm so rusty. It's crazy.
It's a weird one. Everyone who didn't finish it, which is everyone actually except Dr. Mutagen, went right, and Mutagen went left, and he had an easier time and got finished.
Yeah.
I tried both directions. I alternated a bit. I'm like,
I tried a couple, but right seemed easier. Somehow. Even though I didn't do it at all.
I think everybody got through that first stage on the right and then hit the ghost house, and then the ghost house became the next roadblock.
I did see the
Nobody-
ghost house.
Nobody figured
Yep.
out the ghost house. So what you have to do is you have to take a spring through the door, drop it in front of the door, and then go down and get what is the key. It doesn't look like a key, but you guys found it. You just didn't know what to do with it. You gotta bounce on a
Yeah.
spring and turn it in up top. That's how that's solved.
Hmm.
That's ROM hack ghost houses. That's you don't want to see those. That's why I would have gone left. Just as soon as I saw that, I would have turned around because that thing.
Yeah.
Who knows what they wanted to do? Mutagen's not getting this stupid level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was at already 16 minutes at that point, so I'd play with it for 4 minutes. I wasn't getting 2 levels either way.
Sure. I'm wondering if those two want to come in or not. You can go ask them if you want to.
Sure. Let me.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Mika.
Holy crap. I've
Oh, any
been doing
thoughts on
this
these,
for almost
these video
half a
games?
year already.
Oh, it was quite an interesting like culmination. I panicked a bit when I saw Link to the Past because I'm like, I'm not doing the randomizer. I haven't
Yeah.
actually played Link to the Past in a while.
I was opening chests like, oh, I didn't need to open this. Remembered that we didn't need the Moon Pearl, but yeah.
As fortunately, like Mutagen was quite helpful. Like he was reminding me where to actually go and what to actually get. I'm like, I was expecting to have like 20 minutes of wandering around the tower, going like, I can't remember what the gimmick to this level is.
Hello.
I didn't know about the dash button.
We had a good group. We were
Well,
all
that's
supporting
alright.
each other in chat, so it was a
Yeah.
good race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
definitely.
think anybody found the dash button. It didn't
I
seem-
found it. I just didn't use it that much.
Oh
it
wait, we knew
helps.
about the
yeah.
dash button.
Buy you
was-
a lot of time.
Kind of afraid
If
of
I
it.
knew, I probably would have beat Aerial race, but
Hey, maybe it'd buy you time, but wouldn't it kind of make you kind of like an uncontrollable mess?
Well, there's something else, Mutagen. If you run over the enemies in that stage you were in, everything you know is wrong. You get 3 seconds each, I think, and you could get 20 seconds on the way. And Splash was really
Wait, you,
close.
You can get time of hitting those things?
Yes.
Yeah.
if I had just a bit
Oh
more,
my
I would have got it.
I tried to
I
message
didn't
you
know
after the
that.
race was done. I was like, hey, you just squished those guys.
Trouble with different things here. We saw some players get stuck on Mario World. Everyone but Mutagen got stuck on that stupid wrong hack.
Yeah.
Splash had a lot of trouble with Link to the Past. But she almost caught up in
I've
Marble
just
Madness.
recently beat it blind my first time, 2 months ago. So
Yeah, I figured
it
you
could
hadn't
be-
played much.
no,
It's definitely like some different skill sets going on. in
I'm
that game,
actually amazed I beat Moldorm because I used like 15 load save states to do it in my very first run.
He can be a real jerk. He can get you when you're not expecting
Oh
it.
yeah, totally.
I totally lucked out and I didn't fall down even though I was knocked into the pit like 5 times. I was like, oh, come on.
Meanwhile, Doc
Yeah, they
cleared it
don't
in
know. That's
like
good.
3 minutes. He just walked right through.
Yeah.
But then Marble Madness got you, because I probably should have stopped that on Aerial and you would have been done, but
Oh yeah, totally.
If you
I
knew
think,
about,
I think
uh,
Stewie was a little off. I think.
if you knew
I'd
about
like
Just those
getting time
hammers.
back, you just did not run over the enemies. If you did, you would have noticed that you could get, I think
Yeah, see,
upwards,
I didn't know about that, so.
that's like
yeah.
21 seconds right there you can gain in the middle of the run.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess it's what they say. The other thing you know is wrong.
Oh, I really did not like this pack.
Yeah, it was fine
What-
till Marble Madness. I
what
wish
was
I
in Turtle?
Marble Madness.
Marble Madness was the only game I liked.
Turtle's
It's
Turtle's
endless to
still
me.
in there, so we'll see it when somebody picks
Oh,
it.
okay.
I can't reveal
Yeah.
my secret games, but I would say it's a completely different set of games than this. That's for sure. It's not anywhere near what these are.
Oh, good.
This was a weird grab bag of it's all
It was
kinds of stuff.
interesting.
Well, I came last place, so all is right in the world.
Don't feel bad. You tried your best.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I mean like it was like really fun
Wait, so
competing, right?
Who
So
is officially moving on? Guessing.
Narrowin was second to get to Marble Madness, so he's moving on.
So, who else?
You're
I think-
first, and Narrowin.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
you came in first, man. I think that no, it's only
I mean,
second.
I just have to confirm. It's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
Get the
you got
loser's
stuck on
surprise.
Marble Madness
Oh, no.
too, but you were there way before everyone else, so it didn't really matter.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
The only thing that could have stopped that was somebody barreling through and beating Marble Madness, which, if you're really good at it, the world record's almost it's like 2 minutes and 40 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under 3 minutes, you can just blaze through this game.
Yeah.
We were looking at that while watching, but it's definitely a learned game. You gotta figure out what road to go and how to speed. And the dash button, nobody thinks to try, and sometimes
Yeah.
nobody notices that you can run, and that helps a lot on like stage 1. You can go so fast that you're off the screen by a lot of time there.
Mm.
I just get nervous. If I go too fast, I'll fly off the course.
Yep. Also, you can get 10 seconds randomly, but the game just gives it to you sometimes. It just gives
Yeah.
you-
Yeah. I know. I know about that.
Yeah, the game was just doing that to me constantly. I was like, come on, yeah. And then
I thought I was
like,
hitting
okay, no,
hidden
I'm
stuff.
so
I was
dying.
trying to hit them the same places every run, and it wouldn't happen. Like, what am I doing wrong?
I don't think so.
I think on Aerial Maze I went the wrong way twice, and I was going like, how do I pass this one section with the steel rods come up and knock you up? I'm like, do I have to do some kind of jump? So I kept trying to figure out the jump there. I'm like, oh, I have to go backwards.
That seems like the worst mechanic for like a new player to Marble Madness. Like just suddenly get time and you just start expecting time to show up and help you.
NES era.
Well, yeah, they probably put that in because like it's an arcade game and it was like designed
Oh,
to
yeah,
like
that's
shut
really
you down
arcadey.
in 3 minutes all flat, right? So
I think the arcade game had like a trackball thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
actual mobile, giant mobile.
Giant marble.
And there's still a lot of hate for Darkman going on.
Well, that one was a level
It's
too
a
far.
weird game.
That looked rough. Yeah.
Much like Marble Madness probably was. I need to take
Marble
it.
Madness is more popular though.
Yeah.
It has that going for it.
Yeah,
This one
for
should
sure.
have ended at Aerial. That would have been a better place.
Yeah.
There still wouldn't have been a
Yeah.
second place clear though, because Splash was like a hair's throw away, but no one else was near.
If I remembered the
Well,
dash.
Well, like I was getting the aerial and stuff like that. So if I was slightly better, then I probably could have cleared it.
Yeah, I actually beat it all.
So like, so that felt like a nice place to get to.
Oh yeah. That's the first I've ever made in Marble Madness, to be honest.
I usually like give up on the second stage when I try it.
Yeah, that's our last match of the day. I got more matches tomorrow. I'm gonna play Monolith. People keep telling me to play that, so I'm gonna do that here in a minute.
Oh, I've seen that. That's
Mhm.
pretty neat. I mean, I haven't played it myself. But I've seen people play it.
Tomorrow at 5 and 8 Eastern, we got games. Those 2 games. And nothing on Friday. AI Arena's starting over on Friday. I don't have anything else scheduled that day. Saturday, we got 2 games. Sunday, I got a game before Arcade Pit. And next Wednesday, I got a game. I still got spots to fill. I think this is game 5 out of 20 scheduled for Group 1. This is the qualifier, so like I said, Mutagen and Narrowin, you'll be moving on. I won't have an opponent for you
Alright.
for a while. It's going to be one-on-ones from here on out for you two. And Splash
Yep.
and Jarpix, thanks for playing.
Yep.
Thank
Good
you.
job, guys. Good game. Good
Mhm.
game.
Good game.
Anytime.
I'm going to head over to my other room and start this Monolith game. So
Cool.
stick around for
Have
that, folks,
fun.
if you're interested. And I'll put this on YouTube soon.
Yep. Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one.
Let me switch scenes and hope I don't crash. Hold on, folks. Didn't crash. Okay, so I'm gonna take 5 and then I'm gonna try this Monolith game out. AI Arena almost always starts at 8 Eastern, unless there's something wrong, unless I'm late or something like that. which is not usually the case, very rarely, but I've been prone to schedule it back a little bit sometimes, but I usually go at 8 Eastern. Anyway, I'll be right back, folks, and then we'll do this Monolith game I've been hearing so much about. And King's Way, I want to play again, because that game kicked ass, but Matty wants to be around for that probably. He drew me an avatar and everything. I don't know why my calendar did that, so I fixed it. Okay. People have been telling me I would like this game, so let's give it a shot. By the way, I did check, and that subs discount and charity bits is not on yet. It was just a heads up kind of thing, so hold on to your bits. Don't give them out yet. It's charity time soon, but not yet. Not quite yet, anyway. Let me mute my audio so that this isn't booming loud for you. And, try this scene out and see how this goes.
Hey Smite, when are you gonna play Monolith?
Sometime. Maybe now.
Why not?
Thanks for the
Monolith.
sub.
Time for some free money.
pretty noisy game. I gotta fix that, but I gotta fix my res for a second. C. That's what I was laughing at. It's way off right now for me. I got it now. Yeah, that's better. Have you played this before?
A little bit. Like Isaac, but it doesn't suck. It doesn't rely all on RNG.
Oh no.
It's actually based around shooting stuff. And dodging stuff. Instead of being too big and being unable to dodge stuff.
WSAD, what is this madness? Impossible.
You can use a controller if you hate computers so much.
You know it.
A keyboard and mouse for this game is fine, honestly.
Yeah. A game like this, I wouldn't want to play without a mouse. Isaac is a little different. It actually uses 4-degree weapons. Like it doesn't uses 90 degrees on all the shots. It doesn't have 360 aiming. So I don't mind using a controller for that. Okay, dodging does not immune frame you.
No, you don't get iframes on the dodge.
I couldn't recommend twin stick for a 360 aiming game. Actually, ironically, even though it's ideal for twin stick, like after Nuclear Throne, I couldn't stand it. It's really hard to get that accuracy with the twin stick.
Yeah, I tried playing this game with a gamepad, but I couldn't really get a good feel for it until I switched to mouse keyboard.
What do my bombs do? I'm afraid to use them.
Bombs are a screen clear, and some bombs can damage enemies. Generally, just use it to wipe out bullets from hitting you.
There we go. One. Something.
One piece.
I don't know what it wants. I probably have to blow a generator up or something.
It's mini bosses. There's a number of mini bosses on the map. Once you kill the number there, you can move on.
I'll take that, I guess. Throw it at me.
Whenever you trade out a weapon, you get some goodies as well. You get some bonus money and health. If you're trading away from another different weapon, not your default though. It encourages you to switch around.
Oh shit. That's a teleporter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only missing 1 HP, right?
Yep. If you pick up more HP than your maximum, though, it goes into like a partial bar, and if you get 4 extra partials, then you get a full max HP bonus.
Just like Downwell.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go for that. That sounds good.
Also, items disappear if you leave the room, so... Or, I should say, items that aren't in like a shop or anything. If they're just sitting around, they'll disappear afterwards.
Is there a way to change weapons, or am I using the shotgun until it's out of bullets?
You change weapons by picking them up. Just the salvage bonus gives you more when you switch weapons.
Well, this says improves default weapon.
Yeah, that's like your basic pea shooter gun, because that has infinite ammo.
But how do I use it? I'm stuck with this.
You can drop weapons if you want. If you open up the map and hit your bomb button, that drops any weapon you have. Generally, the stuff you'll pick up is pretty good, though. It's worth hanging on to.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. Pretty nice compared to what I was using before.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know it's no Hush, but it's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reserves upgrade it also gives you a plus 10 damage on top of the pea shooter upgrade. Makes it pretty damn good, even if you're not planning on using the default gun, because damage upgrades are huge in this game.
Oh no.
Boss fight.
I'm really bad about holding on to schmuck bombs. I thought those were enemies for a second.
No, there are no cheap shots after a boss dies, thankfully. Also, your bombs, like you see the 2 lit up ones in your HUD there?
Yeah.
As you clear rooms, you'll regenerate bombs up till 2. So like as long as you're using those below 2, you'll always have more building up, but once you hit 2, the only way to get more past that is to just pick them up.
Okay. Oh, those are pricey.
Mm-hmm. Gets more expensive as you go down. Although you get more money as you go down as well.
Freezing shotgun homing gun.
Yeah, homing shotgun revolver is pretty good, and freeze is okay.
Nope, ran right into that.
There is a multiplier on your money. The longer you go without getting hit, the more money you get for defeating enemies. It does eventually cap out at 2.5.
The Nimbus is something. Yeah,
Been broken. You broke it.
that's too bad.
Broke the Nimbus.
Vulcan, chain lightning, Gatling. I'll take this. Oh man, I just got $2,000.
Yep. You get money, you get some health back.
Max destruction.
Hell yeah. That chain lightning is really good too, because dealing with swarms as the Vulcan is not super great.
Your minion summon didn't work very well.
Got a pretty good combination for dealing with them. The only downside to this version of the Vulcan is that it chews through ammo. You're almost out already.
Yep. Definitely a 1-4 gun. I gotta decide if I'm gonna buy that other one or not.
I'm not a huge fan of buying weapons from shops.
Creates a selection of powerful weapons. Don't mind if I do. Split homing shotgun freeze. Piercing triple freeze continuous. Piercing split freeze alien.
a line.
I'm gonna take this laser.
Triple laser is pretty good, especially if you get the homing mod on it. It's disgusting.
Well, only 75 shots.
Well, I think it has a continuous mod on it, so it kind of drains over time, as opposed to once per burst.
Drains
If you hold down
fast.
the button, I think that does it.
This isn't gonna last very long, because already used up 20% of this sucker.
Yeah, the big thing with lasers, just especially if you get a piercing, trying to line it up with enemies. With some enemies like this guy, you just can't really do much.
10% ammo, buddy.
There you go.
Can I leave that on the floor, go back and get it whenever I want, or does it expire?
No, that disappears.
Can't do an Isaac.
Nah. Although the game would be super easy if they did let you just keep those around.
Free money.
Free money.
I got a lot of cash.
And a place to spend it. Go to the local corner store.
Let's see here. $30 shots left. Freeze, laser, backblaster, fireball. I'll take fireball again and get that homing.
Plus you get some money for swapping out your weapon.
Yep.
The nice thing is that for swapping out, it doesn't matter how much ammo you have in your other weapon. Just as long as you have something left in it, it counts for full credit.
Boy howdy. What a mean boy.
Pretty rude.
Damage increase? Sure. I don't think I care about firebombs.
I wouldn't worry too much about firebombs unless you have literally nothing else to spend money on, because there's still more floors to do.
Oh. I mean, there's upgrades. 33% cheaper shops. More frequent items. Negate damage on more than 2 bombs. That's me, pal. I don't use those enough to not take that.
The problem is that, like, if you go down to your base, it stops working, so you'd have to get a bomb upgrade.
Yeah, he's selling one.
Fortune is probably, that would have been my pick of the 3. Because Fortune gives you so many good things. Like, it lets you just passively get 10% damage up drops from random rooms. And also health ups in case you want those as well, which you do.
Max ammo.
Nice.
Who's this? Damn,
Void Devourer. Evan.
get trapped. The things he's eating are dying, so he's dying too, of course.
You get a steak and somebody jumps into your stomach and shoots it with a gun, you become hungrier.
Bleh.
Actually did really well for your first time on that guy.
Molten core. I hate that zone.
I hope you like fire bullets.
That homing is actually anti-good. it's screwing me up.
It's not great for these guys. It just sees there's a target there, I'm gonna shoot it.
So that bomb is health in lieu of my health when I have that perk on. I lose
Yeah,
that
as
bomb.
long as you have 3.
It's a
Like
shield.
there you go, you're safe again.
Unlocks vaults, so I'll probably go for that. I'll find one first.
If there's a key on a floor, there will be a vault as well. There's never going to be a situation where it spawns one or the other. You'll always get both if there's one of them.
Finally ran out of bullets.
Oh no.
It's all over now.
Maybe you'll get reserves and you can power up your gun.
Teleport when dashing.
Yeah, blink is pretty good as well.
Now I got iframes.
Yeah, there you go. Dodge through columns of bullets.
Nope.
Dodgy boy.
There we go. What a room.
Take it at your own pace. Just break open the bottom whenever you're ready.
Man, there's a lot of stuff. I don't know what these icons are.
The ones that look like the black center ones, those are mini bosses. The one that looks like a chest is a weapon upgrade, or a different weapon. And then there's exclamation points, which I
Ugh.
believe are their shops or gamble rooms. Ouch.
I'll go for this. Vulcan again or charge.
Ooh, fast charge shotgun is pretty good.
How do you charge it?
You just stop shooting for a bit, and it fires it all at once.
Taking a beating on this floor.
It's harder. Harder in a good way, not harder and the enemies have 10 times more health.
Get that max HP. Oh, piss. %15 damage.
It was a pretty good room. Ease. Really good room.
Damn. I always get it. Stuff like that.
Yeah, fire bullets were the biggest thing. The hardest thing for me to learn in this game.
The Ordinator.
He's heating up.
I ran out of bullets. Bad time. It's impossible.
Nobody's ever beaten this game before.
That's right.
Love ya. Boo.
Styrofoam. Thanks for the sub.
That's what believes in you. He knows you can beat this game.
He's wrong.
That's where it's never wrong, though. What the?
He is today. Oh my god. Getting hit left and right by this guy. I gotta use my blink more. That's the wrong way to blink. On my last legs.
Got is kind of a tougher version of the floor 1 boss. You can show up there.
I don't have a gun. Getting ammo for nothing.
If you get one of those full ammo pickups and you're either on your default gun or you have full ammo already, it just gives you bonus max ammo. Pretty nice.
HP. Much appreciated. Another one. Did I get that one? I missed it, I think.
No, that was just the pop-up.
Oh, okay.
That you got more health.
There's a bullet teleporting forever in that room. Nope. Oh no, there's a radioactive. Oh damn.
Oh yeah, if you're standing in front of them when they appear, they hurt you.
What a piss poor performance by an amateur shmup.
Catsworth, you were wrong.
Needed to find a gun there. Crushed by scenery. Pathetic.
Ran into a flower pot and died.
Here, just give me the things. Felt like I just installed a Nintendo game a year after it came out, and they're letting me know. Hey, Catsworth.
Cut your teeth off.
Did I go the wrong way?
Yeah, if you go down, it does the tutorial again.
Oh, that's fine. I have 43,000 space bucks. Capitalist Catsworth here doesn't want to help me out at all.
Got some carpeting.
It's a good start.
Gotta fill it out.
Let's try again.
Yes.
Just do better.
Just win.
Pretty fast-paced level 1.
Yeah, the game doesn't really take very long, even if you do like the entire full clear.
I got hit by nothing. Got hit by dead bullets. Oh, and the blocks are on my side.
Yep. Environmental hazards work for everyone except for spikes. And I think fire turrets as well, those don't work on enemies.
Nope. Right into the orb.
Actually, now that I think about it, electricity doesn't work. A lot of environmental hazards don't work. I was wrong.
Can I at least save the ammo pod for the weapons for later? Come back and break it open.
Yeah, those ones you can save as long as you don't break it. Like as long as there's not a weapon visible on screen.
That's a lot of health.
Yeah, if you can get even more health before you pick that up, it's disgusting.
Where's this key at that I'm missing apparently?
I think it was in the shop.
Yeah, that's affordable.
Max ammo. There he is. This jerk again.
Revenge.
Got a few more attacks though.
I'll take this, please. Damage, damage. Give me all the damage.
Just barely enough money, geez.
It's that hit points thing again. I don't really think I care about the other stuff. I might as well take this.
Yeah, plating is probably your best option here.
Damn, it doesn't even give me that HP. It's just theoretical HP.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
Key.
Nice.
I don't know if you do more damage if you wait for the full charge.
I can't tell.
assume it does. Oh no,
What's that?
you waited a little bit too long to salvage your weapon.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
that
you could've
charge
gotten
used
some free health and money.
charge used more than I thought I would. Wraps around boundaries.
Yeah, this one looks pretty silly.
What the?
Yeah, it goes through the walls, loops over. We'll cover everything on the screen, why not?
Looking for that vault still.
If you don't care about a vault and you just want money, you can carry a key down to the next floor. It gives you money for it. Decent amount too.
I'll take that. Presents. He's back.
Just in time for Christmas.
No problem. I'll hang on to this laser for a while. That's what I think.
Yeah, lasers are pretty good in general. Most of the best weapons, I would say, are the ones you start with.
Jeez. How about being in your face?
Those red builds hurt you for 2 damage instead of 1, by the way. But don't touch them.
There's Dash again.
What killed you last time?
Well, I didn't know it was a hazard. Hey, Sauce, thanks for the sub.
Here's to 4 months of great content from a cool broadcaster.
Thank you. Ammo up, alright. This laser's doing just fine. It's keeping itself in this. I'm gonna cheat on this guy.
Sometimes you get a little unlucky with ammo drops. But generally, you don't have too much trouble
100%.
getting positive with the weapon. Yeah, that'll do it. I think as long as you don't expect to take a weapon from like floor 1 to the end game, you'll be fine.
Wouldn't mind taking this one all the way.
Certainly could.
Oops, I didn't mean to shoot that. Well, I guess I'll switch now. Ricochet. Or, like, these don't get more damage. They're just different, right?
No, they don't. Yeah, they're just that type of weapon. Then the mods can make it more damaging depending on how they work.
I'll take Ricochet. I mean, it's almost worth it just for the bonus anyway, so.
Yeah, like the triple laser, it's visually impressive, but you won't actually be hitting that much with the bonus lasers, unless you have homing.
The piercing
In
through
which
walls
case,
thing
my
was
god,
nice.
take that. Yeah, piercing is good. But homing triple laser is absolutely disgusting. If you see that, you should probably take it.
Damage up.
Pulls good.
Didn't feel like dodging those discs.
Smart. You got bombs. That's what they're there for.
Oh man, a skull out of nowhere. What a jerk.
I gotta drop some ghosts on you after he dies.
Dash worm. Oh.
Did you know that this is the least dateable of all the bosses?
Yes.
So you can read the lore.
No. Nobody wants to date a worm.
There's also secret rooms. There's a couple of rules to help you find them better.
That worm kicked my ass. I lost 4 HP. 3 HP. We use bombs on them to get them? Shit.
Yeah, you can only open them with bombs.
I'll take this again. I'm just sitting on these.
Free shields.
Take that, jerk. Got him. I don't understand how I'm supposed to do anything in this room though.
Well, the idea is that you had it, you just have to shoot them into the portal.
Well, what do I do if I don't have ricochet?
You can still get to the other side, you just have to dodge the fire. There's enough room.
They're working on my bot. It needs some adjustments. We want to get the gambling ready for AI Arena to have more commands. So people can just type half and do 50% or any percent you want really should be a command. I'm trying to get that done. Also going to tone down the quote spam because I feel like it's a bit much. People go a little wild with that.
Wow, you sucked later.
That's right. Oh.
Got this guy in his blinks.
That's right. What a good skill.
Pro ass blinks. Get over that laser though.
Right in front of ammo.
Oh, sucks.
Couldn't be helped. Does that money get away?
I think it always floats towards you.
A laser.
Triple laser. That is a really good laser, I'll tell you that much.
Homing triple laser?
Homing triple continuous, that is probably one of the highest DPS you can get in the game. It's illegally good.
Damn. $15 grand. Yeah, I'll bust this open. Cross beam, side lasers, charge or Vulcan. I think I'll take a charge. That seems like high damage.
That's pretty good.
Max health don't mean nothing if I can't get that full health up. Not getting very many health drops. Thanks, me to sheep. Yeah, Kingsway is pretty interesting. I need to look at it a little bit more. A Windows 98 style RPG. How would I kill this boss and then think about buying that laser on the way out? I'm not disappointed with this weapon.
Like I said, most of the default weapons are pretty solid. When you start getting to the unlockable ones, though, you might not like some of those.
Hey, I'll just handle all my money. One HP for 3 grand? What a scam. Yeah, I'll just go. See how it goes. Next floor. I don't know how many floors there are. Sanctum is back. Oh man, I almost blinked it. It's got shots going all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
What a jerk. Full health. Because of the bomb armor.
Yeah, it's paid off.
They're not giving me health, but they're giving me bombs.
Like health. As long as you have more than 2.
Damn it.
Every time.
I'll stick with charge. Surge and freeze.
Surge is nice if you're lazy. If you like shooting at enemies, you just kind of get close to them and zap them.
Hey, Loon, thanks for the host. New hat.
New hat.
New hat.
New hat. Charge also goes to the walls, which is really nice if you're in a corner. Just hang
Damn.
out there.
Almost dodged that. Whoa.
Playing a little risky.
Well, because bombs are armor, I don't need to use them. It's either I get hit or I would use the bomb and not gun hit. It's a 100% game. Because there's no way I'm going to get hit twice in a row, I don't feel like.
Never.
Starting to lose some health though. Does that do damage? For free?
It's not free. It costs some ammo.
This freaking guy. This shrieking skull guy.
Although it's me again. Shrieking
causing
skull
trouble.
guy.
Damn it. HP.
Gotta get some health, gotta get some bombs.
Yep. Lost all my resources on this floor.
Ammo would be nice too.
Full ammo, 8 HP max by 1. 2 bombs is definitely worth my time.
You buy them all.
Yeah, I guess I might as well at this point because I don't know if I'll survive. Otherwise,
Plus, the further you get, the more money you get to spend on your unlocks later on.
probably should have spent a little bit more ammo before I went shopping.
Yeah, you would have gotten a couple of extra rooms out of it.
Max ammo slight. %. Damn. Oh well, I'll take 10% damage, I guess. Sounds good.
Yeah, plus it'll make your gun better if you run out, which you probably will.
Who's this?
Boss. Boss.
Oh no. It's the Overlord. Looks different.
A little bit.
Piss.
He's a ship now.
Oh man, I'm dodging like piss. Oh, almost. That didn't go very well.
Hmm.
God damn it. Keep getting trapped by bullets.
I'd like some bullets, but more so.
Oh man.
Up your reserves.
Shit. God, it's hard to see those bullets now. Ooh,
Jeez.
I'm the Overlord now, bitch.
You could have cut it a little closer next time, though.
Let's see here.
You did it. You won.
Hey, I got a C. That ain't no good. It hit way too much. Did it matter what way I went at the end there?
No. There is more stuff to do. As you saw, only one of those things, the lights at the end was lit up.
Yep.
You got more stuff to pick up.
Nice.
Fancy clothes wear.
114 grand. Two keywords.
Yeah, like that adds swarmer effects to some weapons. So like those little red blobs that you were seeing come towards you earlier. Now you can use those if you want.
We can get a pulsar. 100 grand for the seal. Any recommended purchase here? Which I get the seal.
The seal will get you access to the, like the true ending. True final floor, whatever you want to call it. The weapons, they're kind of a mixed bag. I like the Razor. Pulsar wasn't great. It got buffed recently, but I haven't played around with it very much. And then Sword is hard to use. Can be very bad for bosses. Thunderhead also got buffed recently, but I haven't really played around with it.
I need more money. What are these consecrated weapons? Akashic weapons?
Those are modifiers for your weapons, so like you can get a sword that's Akashic or disrupting. Just as bonus damage to certain types of enemies.
Yeah. I'll pick up one of these weapons I can pick up.
And then here's the really nice thing, you can just turn something off if you unlock it and decide it sucks.
Yeah, that's what Dead Cells needs. I don't want a lot of that stuff in my pool. That needs to be featured #1 on that game. Hope they update it soon. Well, that's gonna be it for me for now, folks. Oh, nice applause screen. Thanks for coming back. We will have some more of those races tomorrow, 5 and 7, I think, are the times for those. Not quite as big a split between them, 5 and 8. Each of those runs so far has taken way less time than it used to take. The 20 minutes instead of 30 thing is cutting it in half almost, so probably I'll play some more of this or King's Way tomorrow in between those two runs. See. I'm waiting for the, it looks like they're going to do 20% off subs for the first time and 20% off gift subs and 20% charity bits. That's going to be the Christmas Twitch push. So I'll be online a lot during this month. I usually am. December is usually a big month, so no surprise that they're launching something like that. I don't know when it's going to go live yet. It definitely isn't live yet, so if you have bits, I would just advise sitting on them, not giving them out to anybody yet, but we'll see, I guess. I would hold on to mine until the charity thing kicks in, at least. I'll see you later, folks. Thanks for coming by.